Two old people on the couch. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the channel. So this is a new look for two old people on the couch today, and I'm going to look over to Mark, but he's not there.
I can look at you like that, right? Does that look good?
Yeah.
We were joking around saying that she should shrink me up like I'm just a sign on the wall. But we decided to go a little bit bigger.
Yes.
But good news. Good and bad news. Good news is my job came back after months. So I am on the road. Unfortunately, that means that two old people on the couch have to be kind of two old people on the couch, huh, honey?
Yes. Yes.
But might I say, I miss you and you look ravishing tonight.
Well, thank you. You shouldn't have said that. That was silly. All right. That's a different subject. All right. So, Karen's been working really hard. We had a lot of technical stuff to get figured out, right?
Yep. Hi, Karen.
She's over there.
Is she missing me? Are we so we can't have our liberal conservative arguments? Is she missing me?
She is missing you.
Okay. Well, she's a good person.
All right.
We just disagree.
Yes. So, anyway, do you want to start? Why don't you start today? Because I have slides.
The only thing I got is Cupcake got some audio because Biden was doing the Corden. I don't even watch those late night shows anymore because they're political. But he's doing the Corden late night show, and he held up a picture of his son that passed away. Mm-hmm. Not the one that's doing all the stuff in Ukraine and in China. Not that son, but the other son.
Okay.
So he held up a picture, and whenever he held up the picture, it was glass, and it showed a reflection back, and he was using a teleprompter to just do a answer back and forth with the late night talk show where you're supposed to just wing it. Mm-hmm. And the other day he got busted going, move it up, because the and that was just a simple. He was answering a question from somebody, an audience question, like. So the question's fixed, and then he just reads off the teleprompter to give. So he's not looking too good. But here's some of the audio from Cupcake today.
Uh-oh.
Of that, whenever he started holding up that picture frame. Mm-hmm. So hopefully this sounds good.
Who said you could have a picture frame? I didn't say you could have a picture frame. The picture frame's got glass. You can see the reflection of the teleprompter in it. How are they going to see the teleprompter? Oh, we're in big trouble, guys.
Big trouble.
We got to fix this.
Okay, so that was our one insider.
Yes.
Call a day, and I mean, the handler was like, "Who decided to get this picture frame and use it?" He's like, "We know better than that," but
yeah.
So I thought you'd find that very interesting.
That was very interesting. So
did you hear it? Okay.
I did
with
hear
this high tech.
Yeah.
This high tech show that we got going on.
I sure did. So do you have anything else you want to discuss today?
That, and I'm just really pissed off that they ambushed the police the other day, and then poor people that have kids and everything, they're trying to recover in the hospital, and there's people outside, BLM people outside yelling to hold on here a second. Hey, can I call you back in a sec? All right.
Oh my.
And we got to work out all these kinks. I don't get calls all day long, and then we do our show. Sorry about that, everybody.
That's okay.
So they're blocking even the hospital entrance, yelling, "I hope they die."
I know.
That's
sad.
Horrible.
It is sad.
Horrible. We got right up here. I can't point at it. Probably right there.
Behind the police. Yeah, you're pointing at it.
Oh my goodness. Where's my finger at?
You did it. You were right the first time.
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow, I don't like this. I like being home next to you.
I know.
But, it's tragic that they ambushed them, and it's tragic that they're hanging on for dear life and people are outside. It's just not right at all. It's terrible.
It is terrible.
Terrible.
It is terrible. So, you ready to get into the rest of the news then?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right, let's get going. All right.
You should paint a body on the bottom of me. Like you need to make a cardboard cutout of the bottom part of my body and
Yeah,
put it
set
on
it
the
right
couch.
there. Yeah. Okay.
All
I'll
right.
work on that.
All
All right.
right.
So the first thing that I have is that Ohio State University has decided that they're going to cancel spring break for 2021. So they're not going to let the kids go for a week of spring break because they'll be traveling around and being exposed to the CV. And so they're going to give them like a day off in February and one day off in like late March or something. I didn't get those dates. But they're not going to give them a week off to go spring breaking it up.
Are they crazy? They're young kids. They're not affected by this. It's going to kill the
economy.
Plus, they're just going to, the I hope these young people get used to being controlled by all these liberals and Democrats in charge of all these schools and everything that are not letting kids have fun. You know what goes on at those spring break things, don't you, Deb?
I do. I do know. I've never been to one, but I do know what goes on at them.
And those kids save up money or get it from mom and dad, and they want to go down to the beach and they want to have a rip roaring good. It's like turtles, going to a certain location to mate.
No.
I mean, you just can't stop them turtles from going, man. They want to go.
Okay. All right. So then the next thing that I have is the fires in Oregon, Washington, and California are still going on, and there are 33 confirmed dead, and with dozens still missing, and tens of thousands of people displaced from their homes. So that's a very sad situation.
It's horrible.
Kind of weather related going on out on the West Coast. So then we're going to have some other weather related activities here in just a second. So you want me to go on to them, or you have anything?
All I'm saying is I know that it's super terrible. I mean, there's nothing worse. And some of these people, because of the way the insurance was going, they lost all their insurance money, so they lose everything.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people. They kept on rewriting the policies until it got too expensive, and a lot of people don't even have fire insurance, so they lost everything. And I know it's dry and it's ripe for fires.
Yes.
But a lot of people are just saying it's all natural, but 4 people have been arrested for arson. They've busted 4 people already for arson. So I'm not saying it's all protesters, and I'm not saying it's all natural. I think it's a combination of both, and just idiots lighting fireworks or something like that.
I know it's
accidental.
It's very sad.
And natural fires going on.
Yes. So anyway, we like to be happy on the couch, but it's hard to be happy when you're talking about stuff like this. So that's sad. Sad. All right. So then we have Tropical Storm Sally that's making its way through the Gulf of Mexico, and it's going to be hitting New Orleans on early Tuesday morning, and it's either going to be a Cat 1 or a Cat 2, and I hope it doesn't disrupt your travel plans.
Well, I know I got to fly out of Houston, and I just want to get the job done on Tuesday. Monday it's going to be okay. Tuesday, I haven't checked that far. I didn't know this was coming anywhere close to me, so I don't like that.
No, I just thought we would let people know. So we got the hurricane coming, and we got the fires going on, and so a lot of different things going on out there. So everybody, heads up. And so the Louisiana governor has already declared a state of emergency for this tropical storm that's approaching. So, anyway, everybody just take cover and do what you need to do and follow the instructions of what they're telling you that needs to be done. So
Yeah, and Louisiana just coming off
that
the
other
last
hurricane.
one.
So this is a 1-2 punch going on there.
The good thing about the last one, I mean, it did a lot of wind damage. It did mess up a town right along the coast. But the good thing is it usually has a surge, and it was either moving way too fast, something, no surge on it, which it could have been catastrophic. But on a good note, it was a wind event without a surge, so that was good.
Well, that's good, and but this one's moving a lot slower, so flooding is going to be a concern. So
yeah, and I've done work there in the middle of. It's so flat out there that I could look. I mean, it's like a good 20-mile stretch of highway that's just flood, and miles around. They put up a drone whenever I did my flooding coverage out there, and it was just flooded for miles around. I mean, you couldn't even see where there's no water. It's just so flat out there, and it's terrible whenever storms move into that region. All right, that's all I got.
Okay, so then another point on the fires is that they're saying that the fires are being caused by global warming and because the forests have been mismanaged. So that's what they're saying about the fires. Just throwing that up there.
Yeah, well, the cutting the underbrush that we talked about.
Yes, that's what we talked about the last time. So
they don't let them do it. So
Yes, absolutely. So, and then Pelosi says that she thinks that the government will be able to avoid the government shutdown. Right now, the government has funds to stay open through September the 30th. And so it would close October the 1st if they don't pass some emergency funding for this.
It's getting... why do I know that this is going to be a thing? And they'll close it down, or they'll try to extort money again for all the liberal states, cities that are broke.
Yeah. Now
they'll use that to their leverage to shut down. They'll threaten to shut down the government. And then, that's all I got on that.
Okay. And they also they go back on break October the 1st. Also. So, so they can campaign for their elections. So anyway, something has to be passed before they leave on their break or whatever. And they also there was talk, but it's not looking, I don't think it's looking that good, that there might be able to still throw that stimulus in, but for the people, for everybody, like they did the last time in the second stimulus. But I don't think that it will get put in there. It's probably much more likely, like you said, that they'll try to throw in the whole bail out the states and the towns that were poorly managed. So anyway, and so then there's that they say that it's looking less likely that we will get a
new computer.
Yes, that we will get a new computer. So we're gonna have to make do with the one that we got. So
it's chugging along.
It's chugging along right now. So it is what it is, right? Okay.
Yep.
So then I wanted to finish up here by going really fast, and we have like the 35 places that you're most likely to catch COVID. So
okay,
ready for this? Because this is ridiculous.
All right.
So the first one is going to a state park. Now, the reason why they say that is because there's public bathrooms and visitor centers. No,
squirrels.
There's visitor centers and public bathrooms. But I don't see that would be a big threat as long as you're staying away from people.
It's no different than going... It's a lot better than going to Walmart. But...
Yeah, well, that's on our list too, so...
Okay,
getting gas. Yeah, that's obvious because everybody's... touching the handles. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And browsing the grocery store. So there's your grocery store. And of course that was the only place open during the lockdown. So.
Yeah.
All right. Taking a walk. Now, I think taking a walk is different when you're in a city than taking a walk where we live, So
Yeah, obviously, because
obviously.
except for that bird that tries to
I
attack.
know. Then we're okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Hiking. And the thing with that is they're talking about hiking on like trails that have a lot of traffic and
Because
the public bathrooms
just
again. Yes.
COVID's just flowing through the atmosphere
I
out there.
know. I know they're taking all the fun out of life, aren't they?
Yeah.
Staying in a hotel.
Yeah.
Mr. Mark. So
Yeah. Well, that's my job. So
I know. So anyway.
Unfortunately, I tell you what, it sucks. I as I was driving away from home, I just was sitting there going, I've been loving doing the show together. And, I've been home the whole time. And to be honest with you, a lot of people would say, oh, you need to go or whatever. But I didn't want to go back to work. I really wish I could find a job that, but the money's good. So here I am.
Yes. So staying in a hotel. And a lot of these are also travel related. So you're going to see. Taking your kids to the playground. So again, you're touching surfaces that other people can touch and everything. Attending a farmer's market, which I didn't really get that one.
No,
I mean, unless it's like a really busy farmer's market.
What's the difference from that market than going to the grocery store and grabbing the same things off the shelf?
Well, they already warned you about going to the grocery store.
Well,
so
they don't like this because it's small business.
It is small business. Walking through downtown. Now, as you see in the picture, there's only 2 people in that whole street.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Anyway, but if it was busy, yes, that would be an issue. And I had 2 of those, sorry. Going to an art museum. So, again, public restrooms. Public restrooms. You're safe on that one. Public restrooms and stuff like that. And touching surfaces. Waiting in a doctor's office. That's obvious.
A lot of sick people at the doctor's office.
Yes. So, visiting a library, you're safe from that one too.
Yep. I'm good.
So, anyway, people touching the same thing and stuff like that, surfaces. Attending an indoor baby shower or bridal shower. So,
why you guys always got to hold it like it's like a basketball or something?
I don't know. So anyway, that's just because people are traveling in from out of town to get to attend those. Shopping at a retail store would be the same as grocery shopping, right? Touching things. Hosting a cookout. Now, it depends how many people are there, if you're familiar with these people. When you're having a cookout, it's outdoors, which they have been more for than the indoor activities. So that one I kind of question. Working in an office. They don't want us to work in an office, even though in that office there's only 2 people and they're 6 feet apart with their mask on.
Right.
So
we didn't do that on the couch.
I know. We didn't social distance on the couch. Okay. Going swimming. And I probably wouldn't be going swimming right now in a public pool, but
I would. I don't care. I'm doing everything.
People say the chlorine kills it, but I don't know if I trust that or not. But anyway, going swimming, going to school. So there you go again, going to school. But they're working really hard to keep everybody safe at school. I feel like they're working really hard.
So far, so good in our town.
Yeah. Going on a trip with friends. So again, that would be traveling and everything. They want to take all the fun out of life. You cannot be with other people or travel or go anywhere. So
the thing is these kids are all young. They're young.
Yes.
I mean, there are old people that go see friends too. But I'm just saying, again, just like anything, you go have fun. You get the flu, you get the cold, you get over it, and it's worth the risk.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah. Having a dinner at a friend's house inside. So again, I feel like there's only 4 people there. As long as they're all healthy, the odds that any of those people have COVID is probably slim to none.
You know what that makes me the maddest?
What?
Is people love to shame us for masks and
Yes.
being with other people. And those same people are like, ooh, they're having a little bit of fun, and they go have fun. And they try not to tell anybody about it. You know what I mean?
I do hate that. I hate the
It's
people that are telling me to wear a mask and stay at home while they're running around
you got
everywhere.
to take it serious, Mark.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they're on a plane going on
A million
vacation.
times. Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
shut up.
Going to a wedding, obvious people traveling in for that.
I've
On
been
an
to a wedding during
airplane,
this.
I know. On a plane, so
I'll be doing
close
that.
quarter, you'll be doing that. Hugging a friend, and this goes into the whole they're trying to make us dehumanized toward
Yes.
each other.
Yes.
I mean, sometimes you just have to hug a friend.
We just finally said screw it, and we going around our grandkids and stuff. Just
Yeah.
I'm not, we're not gonna live by these stupid rules and live in fear. That's not America.
Waiting in line to get to go food. So I feel like she's all by herself. So I don't know.
All these pictures you picked are.
Yeah. I know. Eating dinner at a restaurant. So
Right,
again, they don't want us out and about and having fun and living life and being free.
These girls want the guy. How do you flirt and smile at the guy next table over?
I know. Well, you can't because you have your mask on. Getting
Well,
a haircut.
Yeah.
So obvious.
I'm safe there.
It's necessary for some of us.
I'm safe on that one since I do it myself.
Yeah, playing a team sport, again, taking all the fun out of life. Getting your nails done. Now,
Is Karen smiling right now?
Yes, she is.
She's smiling, isn't she?
She's very happy about all these restrictions and how
she
we're
just
not letting
love
people do any of these things. But her nails are done, so I know she's
yeah,
been
they're
to
looking
the
good,
nail.
aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
So,
she's been to the nail salon.
She won't admit it though, will she?
No, she won't. She's shaking her head at me right now. Going to the gym. Now that one would be. You probably shouldn't do that. You would be touching all the same things as everybody else. So.
But you're staying in shape, so if you get it, it just is a joke to you.
Yes, you have a better immune system, so you might be right about that. Going to a theme park,
Holy cow.
Of course, touching lots of things that other people are touching and everything.
How about waving high on a roller coaster?
Yeah, you can't do that either. Eating at a buffet. Again, just same thing. Visiting a local bar would be the same thing as like going to a restaurant. So
back in my day, that would have killed me.
I know it would have. It would have really killed you. Going to church, and I just want to pause there because I feel like our church has done such an amazing job of the social distancing that we are not being put at risk in the least bit for this virus. We're probably being safer now than ever. They have every other pew blocked off so you can't sit in it. They have hand sanitizer. I don't see any reason they've, stopped anything that had to do with like shaking hands or passing the collection plate or any of that stuff. So I feel like this right here is put in there for an agenda of not wanting us to go to church.
Well, luckily we're in the state and the town that we're in. So
yes.
We can do that. It's ridiculous if other towns are not letting their be church.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. Attending a sporting event, which they're trying to keep us from doing that. So, and hanging out with a sick person. Now, that's the one I probably, if you know somebody has the COVID or might have the COVID, you probably shouldn't be hanging out with them. So that one I'll go with.
I mean, but doesn't that just go to say, like, I'm sick, don't come over to my house? We've done that forever.
Yes.
Even before this whole COVID thing came, you had it really bad at Thanksgiving.
Yes, and we didn't go to Thanksgiving. Yes.
COVID wasn't even a thing yet.
Yes. And
you were sick, and we stayed home because A, you didn't feel good.
Yes.
B, your parents are old.
Yes.
And they have grandkids and everything running around. So we sacrificed and stayed home.
We did.
So we are responsible. If you are sick, I agree. You should quarantine if you're sick.
Yes. So
Okay,
that's
I'm
all
back
I
on the
have.
couch.
I know that was
You
a
got
little
it.
bit long, but I liked it.
I need a body though.
I know. Well, I'll work on that. I'll get you a body down here. You're see
We'll
through
have to
down
get a
here.
picture of
Mm-hmm.
my lower portion and then cut out a card, put it on a cardboard or something.
Oh, okay. We'll get right on that. We'll get right on
Well,
that.
I miss you,
I miss you too.
and it's kind of a sad
I know.
but good day I'm working. So
It is. It's sad but good, and this is just different. So thank you guys for
I think you're
bearing
doing
with
it in
us.
a clever way, the way you set
Yeah.
it up. I really, it still gives you the feeling that we're both on it. But you know what I said to do was have me in this like sign here thing
Uh-huh.
on a little picture on the wall and then say, let's bring Mark out. And then you just zoom it.
Zoomed out. Mm-hmm.
And I would just be a picture on the wall.
Yes. So
Or you could do the
anyway,
whole show one day with me just being a picture on the wall small.
I'm not gonna do that. I like you just fine, just how you are right here.
All right.
So it's good. So anyway, we're still working on our getting our subscribers up, and we are making some progress slowly. So we're so excited to have all the people that have subscribed. So please keep subscribing, liking, and sharing this video and everything. And so I've just been entering people in the drawing. So whenever we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're going to draw for our long-term storage buckets that a 2-week and 2 of the 48-hour ones. So that's going to be exciting. That will be an exciting day.
Well, yeah, we get subscribers are going up right now, and the last video had a lot of views, so that's very encouraging.
It is very encouraging, and if this one was a little bit long because of our 35 little things at the end, I'm sorry. So
they'll get over it.
Yeah. So anyway, I guess we're gonna wrap this Startup Monday up.
Yep.
Okay. So until next time, remember, keeping it simple is not the same as doing nothing.